Good evening to all. Now we start this enrollment function with Tamil Thai Varthu. I request all to rise.
நீராறும் கடலொடுத்த நிலமடந்த கெழிலொழுகும் சீராறும் மதனமென திரள் பரத கண்டமிதில் தெக்கணமும் அதிசிறந்த திராவிடன திருநாடும் தக்க சிறு பிறை முதலும் தரித்தனரும் திலகமுமே அத்திலக வாசனை போல் அனைத்துலகும் இன்பமுற இத்திசையும் புகழ் மணக்க இருந்த பெரும் தமிழனங்கே தமிழனங்கே உன் சீரிடமை திறமியந்து செயல் மறந்து வாழ்த்துதுமே வாழ்த்துதுமே வாழ்த்துதுமே.
Now I request our chairman, Mr. P.S. Amalraj, to welcome the gatherings. Please, sir.
My Lord, the Honorable Chief Justice, Madras High Court, Honorable Mr. Justice Sundar Mohan, and his family members, Mr. S. Prabhakaran, Senior Advocate, Vice Chairman, Bar Council of India, Mr. R. Vidudalai, Senior Advocate, Member, Bar Council of Tamilnadu Puducherry, Mr. K. Balu, Chairman, Enrollment Committee, Bar Council of Tamilnadu Puducherry, and his family and friends, Mrs. J. Brisila Pandian, the Chairman, Executive Committee and Member of the Enrollment Committee, Bar Council, Mr. Vel Murugan, Member, Bar Council of Tamilnadu Puducherry, the Vice President, Mr. Arivagan, Madras High Court Advocate Associations, Mr. Vijay Lachimi, the Standing Council of the Bar Council of Tamilnadu Puducherry, the Secretary, Mrs. Grita Sendil Kumar, Honorable Judge Mr. Lingeshwaran, Principal District Judge, Labour Court, former President Nalini, Women Law Association, the Vice President of the Women Law Association, Rajalakshmi, other members of the Bar Council, Tamilnadu Puducherry, and Mr. M.R. Jodi Manian, our Standing Council, Bar Council of Tamilnadu Puducherry, and Advocate of the Madras High Court, Senior Advocates, and other dignitaries, Mr. Kalidas, the President of the Vilupuram Bar Associations, and Treasurer of the Bar Federation of Tamilnadu and Puducherry, members of the legal fraternity, press and media, all new entrants and their family members, good evening to all. I stand here with great pride to start this enrollment function. I heartily welcome all. We all have gathered to enroll the young entrants as advocates in the roles of the Bar Council of Tamilnadu and Puducherry in the presence of the Honorable Chief Justice Mr. Manindra Mohan Srivastava. The Honorable Chief Justice did law course at Bilaspur and enrolled in the roles of the Bar Council of Madhya Pradesh on 5th day of October 1987. The Honorable Chief Justice is prudent in academics and a gold medalist in law. The Honorable Chief Justice practiced before the District Court, Raihar, High Courts of Madhya Pradesh and Chhattisgarh in all fields of law, and also served as a standing counsel and several authorities. The Honorable Chief Justice was elevated as Judge of Chhattisgarh High Court on 10th day of December 2009 and was transferred to the Rajasthan High Court on 18th day of October 2021. The Honorable Chief Justice has taken oath as the Chief Justice of Rajasthan High Court on 6th day of February 2024 and appointed as Chief Justice of our prestigious Madras High Court on 21st day of July 2025. The service of the Honorable Chief Justice towards the judiciary is not mere a journey, but it is a devotion and a commitment to justice. All the new entrants are really blessed to get enrolled in the presence of the Honorable Chief Justice, who is a guardian and caretaker of the young members of the bar. The Honorable Chief Justice, while delivering acceptance speech in the felicitation, has expressed that, I quote, the new young members of the bar who step into the court, they need not only encouragement, but also that is the time when they have to be groomed. And this responsibility lies in the shoulder of the seniors and the judges, I unquote. The Honorable Chief Justice allows the junior to argue and eradicates the lack of confidence from the young minds. The Honorable Chief Justice always prioritizes the bar at the first, and we are obliged for the same and sure that the legal fraternity are under the safest hands of judicious administrations. A quote of Peter T. Mindrier, a New Zealand writer, confidence comes not from always being right, but from not fearing to be wrong. A quote by an American author, Dr. Swiss, the more that you read, the more things you will know, the more that you learn, the more places you will go. A quote by Napoleon Hill, an American author, do not wait, the time will never be just right. Start where you stand and work whatever tools you may have at your command, and better tools will be found as you do along. Since the new entrants have stepped in the area of the privileged noble profession, keep in mind the achieving a greater heights is possible if enriched with the integrity and the self-confidence. Dr. B.R. Ambedkar is pinpointed that a constitution is not a mere lawyer document, it is a vehicle of life, and it is spirit of always the spirit of age. The advocates are empowered to execute the Constitution of India, and also the service to the society by upholding the Constitution is utmost important. Being a newcomer to the legal profession, learn the duties cast upon the advocate under the Advocates Act 1961 and Bar Council of India rules to safeguard the nobility of the profession. The new entrant should uphold the dignity and the decorum legal field by following the guidance to be given by the Honorable Chief Justice and other dignitaries present here. On behalf of the interlegal fraternity, I wholeheartedly welcome the Honorable Chief Justice of Madras High Court this enrollment function. I also welcome Honorable Mr. Justice Sundar Moham, Judge Madras High Court. I also welcome Mr. S. Prabhakaran, Senior Advocate, Vice Chairman, Bar Council of India. I also welcome Mr. Vidudalai, Senior Advocate, Member, Bar Council of Tamilnadu Puducherry. I also welcome Mr. V. Karthikeyan, Vice Chairman, Mr. K. Balu, Chairman, Enrollment Committee, Mr. J. Brisula Pandian, Member of the Enrollment Committee, Mr. Vel Murugan, Member of the Bar Council of Tamilnadu Puducherry, Mr. Jyoti Manian, Advocate, High Court, and legal fraternity, press and media, all new entrants, their family members. For the welfare of the legal fraternity, the Bar Council has introduced several welfare measures. We are providing a sum of rupees 10 lakhs to the family of the deceased advocates with the help of the Honorable Chief Minister of the State of Tamil Nadu. The Bar Council is also providing accidental medical policies for the advocates up to a sum of rupees 20 lakhs. Under the initiation of the Bar Council, the stipend of rupees 3,000 per month per period of 2 years provided to the young advocates by the government of Tamil Nadu. We are also conducting coaching classes in the Bar Council premises for the district judge, civil judge, and assistant public prosecutor. And many candidates are being benefited out of our initiatives. Moreover, The Bar Council has digitalized entire records and providing online facility for the practicing advocates all over the state of Tamilnadu and Puducherry for their easy access. At this moment, I insist the new entrants to write all India board examination to have continuous practice within 2 years for getting enrolled. Today, we are enrolling the more than 1,000 law graduates. I wish all of them for great success. Once again, I welcome all these for this function. Thank you very much. Thank you one and all. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Now I request Mr. M.R. Jodhimanian, Advocate High Court, to move the enrollment. Please, sir.
My Lord, the Honorable Chief Justice, Mr. Justice Sundar Mohan, Mr. P.S. Amalraj, Chairman, Bar Council of Tamilnadu and Puducherry, Mr. S. Prabhakaran, Vice Chairman, Bar Council of India, Mr. K. Balu, Chairman, Enrollment Committee, Mr. R. Vidudalai, Senior Advocate, Member and Bar Council of Tamilnadu and Puducherry, other members of Bar Council of Tamilnadu and Puducherry, new entrants, and good evening to one and all. First of all, I thank Bar Council of Tamilnadu and Puducherry for giving this great opportunity to move the enrollment on behalf of all advocates who are proposed to you. On behalf of all advocates, I move the enrollment of all candidates present here. I wish you all to achieve a great success in your future endeavors. Once again, I also wish all of you good success in your future. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Now I request Mr. K. Balu, Chairman of the Enrollment Committee, to administer oath, and I also request all the enrolling candidates to rise.
Good evening to all. My Lord, I may be proceeding, Lord. Yes. When I say I, you have to mention your name, then repeat what I say. I do solemnly swear that I shall uphold the Constitution of India and rule of law, that I shall maintain the respect due to courts of justice, judicial officers, and members of my profession, and will at all times conduct myself with dignity, becoming of an officer of the court in which I appear, that I shall at all times conduct myself in accordance with the rules of professional conduct and etiquette as prescribed by the Bar Council of India and State Bar Council from time to time, and as reflected in this noble profession, including ethical duties and moral values. Congratulations to all. Please be seated. Once again, good evening to all. It's given me an immense pleasure to address you on the important occasion. On behalf of the Bar Council of Tamil Nadu, I offer my warmest congratulations to all the newly enrolled advocates. Today is not merely a formal ceremony. It marks your entry into the profession that carries both honor and immense responsibility. As you take an oath and don the black coat, you join the prestigious noble profession who have shaped our democracy, uphold the constitution values. I am privileged to have opportunity to take oath in presence of Honorable Mr. Justice Manindra Singh Srivatsa, Chief Justice, Madras High Court, Justice Sundar Mohan, Mr. Amalraj, Chairman, Bar Council of Tamil Nadu and Puducherry, Mr. Prabhakaran, Vice Chairman, Bar Council of India, Velu Karthikeyan, Vice Chairman, Bar Council of Tamil Nadu and Puducherry, and other members of Bar Council of Tamil Nadu and Puducherry, I want to place before you a vision of the legal profession that goes beyond litigation. We must acknowledge that even today, access to justice in India remains uneven. Many section of people continues to face the systemic barrier, economic, social and cultural, that prevent them from approaching the legal system with confidence. As advocates, you are in the noble position to bridge this gap, whether you practice in lower court, high court, or any work in the field of law. Remember that every role in the legal profession must serve the greater purpose. Be fair in your argument, respectable in your conduct, and diligent in your preparation. Uphold the dignity of profession at all time. Welcome to the bar. I wish you strength, clarity, and courage in your journey of the field of law. Thank you. இந்த இனிய மாலை வேளையில் வழக்கறிஞராக பதிவு செய்திருக்கக்கூடிய உங்கள் அனைவருக்கும் தமிழ்நாடு புதுச்சேரி பார் கவுன்சில் சார்பில் எங்களுடைய மனமார்ந்த வாழ்த்துக்களை, பாராட்டுக்களை இந்த நேரத்திலே தெரிவித்துக் கொள்கிறோம். நீதித்துறையில் மிக உயர்ந்த இடத்திற்கு நீங்கள் எல்லாம் செல்ல வேண்டும். உங்களுடைய பெற்றோர்களுக்கும் இந்த சமூகத்திற்கும் நீதித்துறைக்கும் சிறப்பு சேர்க்கக்கூடிய வகையில் உங்களுடைய பணி எதிர்காலத்தில் அமைய வேண்டுமாய் அன்போடு வாழ்த்தி விடைபெறுகிறேன். நன்றி, வணக்கம்.
Thank you, sir. Now I request Mrs. J. Priscilla Pandian, Chairman of the Executive Committee and Member Enrollment Committee, to felicitate the young entrants. Please, ma'am.
Honorable Chief Justice, Mr. Manindra Mohan Srivastava, Honorable Justice Sundar Mohan, respected Chairman P.S. Amal Raj, Bar Council of Tamil Nadu and Puducherry, Vice Chairman, Senior Counsel Mr. Prabhakaran, Bar Council of India, Vice Chairman V. Karthikeyan, Senior Counsel Mr. Vidalai, Member of the Bar Council of Tamil Nadu and Puducherry, Bar Council Enrolment Chairman Mr. K. Balu, Mr. Jodhimani, who had moved the enrollment from the bar, my dear colleagues from the Women Lawyer Association, President, Vice President Mrs. Raja Lakshmi, Ex-President Mrs. Nalini, and other dignitaries on the dais, and my other colleagues. Today, I wish you all a very good evening, and today the new entrants, new lawyers who have enrolled today, I wish you a grand success. It gives me an immense pride and privilege to extend my warmest felicitation to the Honorable Judge of the Madras High Court and other dignitaries who have joined us today to bless and inspire the new aspirants entering this new noble profession. Your presence elevates this occasion into a historic moment in lives of these young aspirants, and for that we are deeply grateful. Lordship of the Chief Justice, sir, your presence here today is not only a great honor for this Bar Council, but also a moment of inspiration to every aspirant lawyer gathered here. Your exemplary judicial acumen, unwavering dedication to justice, and vision for the strong and independent judiciary set a sterling example for the legal community across the country. We are deeply grateful for your presence and continued support to the bar. Lordship Justice Sundar Mohanji, sir, your judicial temperament and keen intellect reflects in your reasoned judgments and human approach of justice is deeply appreciated. On behalf of the Bar Council and the entire fraternity, I offer our sincere thanks and warm felicitation to each one of you. Your presence today at this enrollment function is a great gesture of encouragement to the young entrants, and it ends a strong message to unity between the bench and the bar. And now I turn to the stars of today, our newly enrolled lawyers. My dear young friends, today is not a ceremony. It is a beginning of lifelong responsibility. When you receive your certificate for enrollment, you are not just being licensed to practice law. You are being entrusted with most powerful instrument in the democratic society, the rule of law. You are entering a profession where your words you speak, every document you draft, and every arguments you place before the powerful influence lives, protects liberties, and uphold the Constitution. Let me remind you, this is not just a career. This is a calling which has been given to you. Trust must be your shield, and justice your destination. Integrity, discipline, humility, and compassion must be the cornerstone of your practice. As you step up into the courtrooms, remember the black coat you wear is not the symbol of status, but of service. The Bar Council is here to support you and guide you, but it is your conscience which must lead you. Take inspirations from the honorable judges who sit here before you today. They were once, and the seniors also who are here, they were once where you are now. Let the journey be reminded that this profession rewards merits, characters, and prevalence. And especially to the women folk present here as newly enrolled advocates, I say that don't ever leave your profession. We are multitasked women, so we should never leave our profession. We should try to fix our goal, work hard, and proceed forward, because time is very short and hard work gives us reward. In this way, on behalf of the Bar Council, I extend my blessings and good wishes to each one of you. May your journey be filled with courage, knowledge, and compassion, and may you always stand as the voice of the voiceless and the guardian of justice. Wish you all success. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Now I request Mr. V. Karthikeyan, Vice Chairman of the Bar Council, to felicitate the new entrants. Please, sir.
The Honorable Chief Justice of Madras High Court, Honorable Justice Sundar Mohan, respected Mrs. Mageshwari Sundar Mohan, our beloved Chairman P.S. Amalraj, our Captain S. Prabhakaran, Senior Advocate, Vice Chairman Bar Council of India, our Senior Mr. R. Vidudalai, Senior Advocate, Member of Bar Council, Mr. K. Balu, Chairman Enrollment Committee, Bar Council of Tamilnadu and Puducherry, my sister, only 25 out of 1 member, my sister J. Priscilla Pandian, Member of the Enrollment Committee and Executive Committee Chairman, and Vel Murugan, Member Bar Council of Tamilnadu, Lingeshwaran Judge, Madras District Judge, and my beloved brother, Mr. Jodi Manian, Advocate High Court, Arivalavan, Vice President MHA, Muthuramaniyam, Advocate, and other Nalini former Women President, Senior Advocates and other dignitaries, Member of Legal Fraternity and Press and Media, all new entrants of their family, good evening to all. We are all happy to the enrollment function presided by the Honorable Chief Justice Maninder Mohan Srivesha. Not only the students are blessed, even we, the Bar Council, feels pride to have the enrollment function of more than 1,000 law graduates in the presence of Honorable Chief Justice. Period to few minutes, the newly enrolled advocates who have just emerged out of from student life have taken oath to follow the ethical and moral values by upholding law. Likewise, the Hindus having Bhagavad Gita, Christians having Bible, Muslims having Quran, we the advocates are having the holy book, namely the Constitution of India. The advocates are only privileged community to handle the said holy book, to safeguard the rights and the liberties of each and every citizen of B.R. Ambedkar, who is the father of our constitution, has played a main role in drafting the book on free determination, the needs of the citizen, in a righteous manner. Hence, the advocate should have serve and thrive for justice without any expectation by upholding the constitution. At the beginning of the practice, you have to face several difficulties, including financial crisis. However, overcoming all the difficulties would help you to achieve your goals. And hence, I congratulate all the new enrolled advocates to sign in the position with all priceless awards. At this juncture, Lordship, few words in my mother tongue, please permit. எப்பயுமே பாரதியார் கவிதை சொல்லி உங்களை வாழ்த்துவது என்னோட வழக்கம். தேடி சோறு தினம் தின்று பல சின்ன சிறுகதைகள் பேசி மனம் வாடி துன்பமுக விழன்று பிறர்வார படல் செயல்கள் செய்து நரைகூடி கிளப்பெருவு மீதி கொடுங்கோற்று கிணையரைப்புள் மாயும் பல வேடிக்கை மனிதரை போல் நான் வீழ்வேன் என்று நினைத்தாய் என்ற பாரதியின் வாக்குக்கு இணங்க பிறந்தோம் வளர்ந்தோம் என்றும் இல்லாமல் சட்ட தொழிலை தேர்ந்தெடுத்து இன்று வழக்கறிஞர்களாக பதிவு செய்த உங்கள் அனைவருக்கும் தமிழ்நாடு பார் கவுன்சில் சார்பாக என்னுடைய வாழ்த்துக்களை தெரிவித்து, நான் இங்கே சொல்லும்போது சொன்னேன், அரசியலமைப்பு சட்டத்தை பேசுவதற்கான இடத்தில் நீங்கள் இருக்கிறீர்கள் என்று. இங்கே இருக்கின்ற 3 தூண்கள், எக்ஸிகியூட்டிவ், லெஜிஸ்லேட்டிவ் அண்ட் அட்மினிஸ்ட்ரேட்டிவ். இன்று இருக்கின்ற நிலையில் அரசியலமைப்பு சட்டத்தில் மக்கள் லெஜிஸ்லேட்டிவும் அட்மினிஸ்ட்ரேட்டிவ் மேலே நம்பிக்கை குறைந்து விட்டது. நம்பிக்கை இருக்கின்ற ஒரே இடம் ஜுடிஷியரி. யூ ஆர் ஏ பார்ட் ஆஃப் ஏ ஜுடிஷியரி. இந்த பார்ட் ஆஃப் ஏ ஜுடிஷியரியில யூ ஆர் ஏ மெம்பர். வெல்கம் டு ஆல். டெஃபினட்டா இந்த நாடும் நாட்டு மக்களும் உங்களை எதிர்நோக்கி இருக்கிறார்கள். உங்களுடைய தொழிலுக்காக இதை வழக்கு நடத்துவதை நான் அடிக்கடி சொல்வேன். பொதுநலத்தில் உங்களுடைய பங்கு எப்பொழுதுமே இருக்க வேண்டும். உதாரணத்துக்கு அடிக்கடி சொல்வேன், பொதுநல வழக்குகள் அதிகமாக நீங்கள் இட வேண்டும். குறிப்பாக அண்ணன் பாலு அவர்கள் நமது டாஸ்மார்க் சம்பந்தமாக ஒரு வழக்கை பொதுநல வழக்கு ஃபைல் செய்தார். அதன் மூலம் இன்று நெடுஞ்சாலையிலே 500 மீட்டர் குறைந்து எந்த ஒரு டாஸ்மார்க் கடையும் வரக்கூடாது என்ற உத்தரவை பெற்று இந்த உச்சநீதிமன்றத்தில் அது உறுதிப்படுத்தப்பட்டு இந்தியா முழுவதும் அது அமல்படுத்தப்பட்டு பல உயிர்கள் காப்பாற்றப்பட்டிருக்கின்றன. உங்களுடைய பார்வை பொதுமக்களுடைய மக்கள் மீதும் இருக்க வேண்டும் என்று சொல்லி வாய்ப்புக்கு நன்றி கூறி விடைபெறுகிறேன். நன்றி, வணக்கம்.
Thank you, sir. Now I request our senior most member of the Bar Council, Mr. R. Vidudalai, to felicitate the young entrants. Please, sir.
Honorable Mr. Chief Justice, M.M. Srivastava, Honorable Mr. Justice Sundar Mohan, Mr. P.S. Amalraj, Chairman of the Bar Council of Tamilnadu and Puducherry, Mr. V. Karthikeyan, Vice Chairman of the Bar Council, and Mr. Prabhakaran, Senior Advocate and Vice Chairman of the Bar Council of India, Mr. Balu, Chairman of the Enrollment Committee, Mrs. Priscilla Pandian, Chairman of the Executive Committee, Mrs. Grita Sendil Kumar, Secretary of the Bar Council of Tamil Nadu and Puducherry, the other dignitaries on the dais and off the dais, the newly enrolled members of the bar, good evening to all of you. It's a wonderful occasion that you are all enrolled before the Chief Justice of the High Court. 46 years back, we did not have this privilege. We were enrolled in a very short room on a very short occasion which lasted for about 15-20 minutes. So we are all blessed to start our legal journey, blessed by the Chief Justice of our High Court. This is the first blessing you had. The second significant event which comes to my mind is that you are getting enrolled in the month of July. As you may be aware, July is a month named after Julius Caesar, who said, I came, I saw, I conquered. Vini, Vidi, Visi. He was one of the greatest emperors which the world has ever seen. Having been enrolled in the month of July, you should try to conquer the profession of law. You should give your full dedication and devotion. Remember, as it is often said, it is your attitude that decides your altitude in the profession. As a lawyer, working there for more than 4.5 decades, I would like to share some of the tips which I would give you so that you can be successful in the professional journey. Number one, what next? What will happen from tomorrow? That was a question which was bugging my mind when I was enrolled. So I would suggest, first of all, you must choose, deliberate upon and decide on the field of practice that you are going to be in. That is the first step. Number two, choose a forum where you are going to practice. Subordinate judiciary, High Court, or ADRs, Alternative Dispute Resolution Mechanism, wherever is the forum. When you board a bus, you always must know the destination. Like that you are on board of the legal profession. Therefore you must know where you are going. So choosing the field of practice and choosing the forum of practice. Thereafter, choose a senior who is well versed in that particular branch of law, where you can get this starting or the launching pad. I would suggest to all of you that at least 2 to 3 years as a senior in a senior's office would do a world of good for the years to come. And thereafter, having joined the senior's office, give your full dedication and devotion, make yourself indispensable, learn everything from him, observe him, work at least 14 hours a day, without which you cannot progress in life to a greater extent. And after having learned the rudiments of the law, the court practice, the court craft, the way in which pleadings have to be drafted, the manner in which the senior has presented the case before the court, and the etiquette, decency and decorum that a lawyer has to follow throughout his life, either you can start independent practice or you can serve the senior depending upon your family and financial circumstances. These are the things which I would like to share because there is no uniform or straitjacket formula in a lawyer's life. As all the living things, I personally believe, require H2O, that is the chemical name given for water, 2 components of hydrogen and 1 component of oxygen. I would say the H2O of our profession is hard work and honesty. Hard work and honesty or the H, and the O part of it is outright dedication and devotion to the legal profession. This profession cannot brook divided attention. If you have enrolled, try to practice law. Try to be a legal practitioner. And once you want to practice law, only one clue I give, a judgment a day. Kindly read at least 1 judgment a day, and looking back after 1 year, you would have at least covered 200 judgments in a year. A judgment a day is what I advise or suggest rather to every newly enrolled lawyer. Apart from reading the supreme law of the land, the Constitution of India, and the biggest procedural law, Civil Procedure Code, Criminal Procedure Code, Indian Penal Code, Contract Act, Transfer of Property Act, tenancy laws, intellectual property laws, whatever is your field, whatever is your aptitude, read all these things, and once you do with dedication and devotion, I am sure that you will reach greater heights than what you can imagine of. I would like to end my speech with a quote from Thiruvalluvar. "Olayum mupakkam kaanbar, olayindi thaladu urachubavar." Meaning thereby, a man can always rewrite his own fate if he has got the abundance, hard work and sustained effort to reach his desired destination. I expect everything from you. Thank you very much. All the best for you.
Thank you, sir. Now I request Mr. S. Prabhakaran, Senior Advocate and Vice Chairman of the Bar Council of India, to facilitate the young entrance. Please, sir.
My Lord, the Honorable
Chief Justice M. Srivastava, Honorable Justice Sundar Mohan, Madam Sundar Mohan, my esteemed friend Mr. P.S. Amalraj, Chairman of this Council, Mr. Vel Karthikeyan, Vice Chairman Bar Council of Tamilnadu Puducherry, Mr. R. Vidudalai, Senior Advocate, Member of this Council, Mr. K. Balu, Chairman of the Enrollment Committee, Madam Priscilla Pandian, Chairman Executive Committee, Mr. Lingeswaran, District Judge, my friend Mr. Vel Murugan, Mr. Hari Velagan, Mr. Mutram Lingam, and Mr. Jodhimani, and the persons, those who are members, family of those enrolling lawyers today, senior advocates, ladies and gentlemen. Today, we have all gathered here for the enrollment ceremony of the young legal minds sitting in front of the Chief Justice of Madras High Court. I can for sure say that the enrollment ceremony is going to mark a new beginning in the lives of our young aspirants. Moreover, your people more blessed and privileged as you are all getting enrolled in the presence of the Honorable Chief Justice of Madras High Court. His Lordship is the star of today's event, and his presence will add more glory to this event, and I can say with much conviction that this day will be unforgettable and most cherished experience all of you. The reason why I said this day will be the most cherished moment is because of the young minds who just got enrolled or going to receive the words of wisdom from His Lordships, whom himself is a testament for justice being served by the courts and has agreed to be here in part of legal mastery, aptitude and experience to a younger generation of the bar. Still I remember those days when we all enrolled only 40 members of the bar only enrolled. But nowadays, Paranan, nearly 10,000 lawyers are enrolling. Because the reason is, there are more than 50 colleges, 48 colleges has been in functioning in Tamil Nadu, and nearby the suburban, people have come from the other states also. But what I have been trying to say, you have to know the significance of this profession, and mainly the young members of the bar are appearing and very much interested to do the legal profession. At the same time, the parents' dream, many people, not everybody has come from Chennai. That's what I told the Chief Justice. These nearly 1,000 lawyers enrolling today throughout the state, even from the rural background, just out of 1,000, 10% lawyers only be a second generation, the remaining are all the new entrants as to the field. So in such circumstances, what we should do, how to make successful in this profession, how the lawyers to go. Suppose many lawyers nowadays we should appreciate the law colleges. Many of the, even those who are studying the college from second year, third year, fourth year, they are law entrants to the many number of senior lawyers, and the legal field and companies, they are taking some training. That should be appreciated. Because after they enrolled, even you can go and appear tomorrow, it's of no issue. Within 2 years, you have to pass the All India Bar examination. Last week, one query which has been raised by the Supreme Court, whether the new entrants can argue the matter or enter into wakalat. You can enter into wakalat, no issue. You can enter into wakalat, at the same time you can argue before the court of law also, no issue. But how to maintain the dignity and decorum of the institution is more concern. Because many number of lawyers, even I see, throughout the country we are having a meeting and having the conversation with the members of the bar. Some members of unruly, some members are very rude, some members they are thinking once if you are wearing these black coats, we can do anything in this world. It's not correct. You can't do that. Even compared with the common public, you must have more discipline. You must respect the court. You must respect the judges. Each and every day you should go and sit at least minimum, I am requesting you, please all at least minimum 10 years concentrate in the profession, legal profession. Otherwise you can't come up in the big life. If you want to success in your legal field, at least you must have more and more concentration. Every Vidalai rightly said, you have to read the law books, at least one judgment in one day. I am not saying that one judgment every day should work, but at the same time, you should know the court craft. Court craft is more important. You should read the mind of the judge, what the judge is doing. Some judges are very free. Even Justice Sundar Mohan, he will pass orders. If youngsters are appearing, they will grant bail immediately, there's no issue. But that time you are all lucky. That will get once in a year, one bonus you will get. But what I am trying to say, first you must read the minds of the judges, how to approach the case, how to argue before the court, and everything you should be learned. Then only then you can, after 3 years, I have seen many number of ladies today also, 1/3 ladies are enrolled, but quite some time later they all disappeared. What I am requesting, even after marriage, please give your children to the husband and come to the profession. Okay, don't leave this profession. This profession always will help you, because I know, because I am a just first generation of lawyer in my profession, in my family. After in this profession, after 10 years, I did not enroll in any activities in the associations. After 11th year, I contested, I was elected, that's all different issue. But at the same time, to maintain the dignity of this institution will take you in somewhere. That is the more important. Otherwise, if you rude behavior, if any conduct, this is the world is a slippery world. Suppose if you are walking, if you are not seeing the place, you will immediately slippery and you will fail. So therefore, you should be very careful what type of cases. Without reading the papers, don't go and attend the cases. Even if your senior insists, the senior go and attend. But at the same time, senior is not there. Don't take adjournments. You argue the case. You read the bundle. That is the only opportunity I will get. You don't get immediate opportunity to speak and everything. Argue before the court of law, slowly one by one. Its later point will take 1, 2 years or 3 years or 4 years. So therefore I am requesting you, because your parents' dream has come today. Is it true that my daughter, my children, my father, my son, everybody has a lawyer today? So therefore I am requesting you, your family, God will stand with you always, and then you have a very nice Chief Justice in Madras High Court. Your Chief Justice will help you always. Even you can go and appear before the first court, no issue. I am praying God, and you should have a very successful in your life. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Now I request our Honorable Mr. Justice Sundar Mohan to deliver few words and prestate the young entrants. Please, Lordships.
Honorable Chief Justice, Mr. S. Prabhakaran, Mr. Amal Raj, Mr. Vidalai, and other dignitaries on the dais, off the dais, and my dear budding lawyer friends. Frankly, I didn't know that I would be called upon to speak, because I came here more for a personal reason than as a judge. Now that I've been asked to speak, bear with me for a couple of minutes. At the outset, let me congratulate all the young lawyers today and wish you a very successful and a prosperous professional life. All the best to all of you. Now that you have enrolled today, I assume that you will enter the legal profession. And all of you know that this is a noble profession. And as to why it is a noble profession and what are the professional ethics and etiquettes that has to be followed, the Honorable Chief Justice is here to tell you, and I won't stand in the way of you and the Honorable Chief Justice, but I just want to tell you a couple of things. What is it that you have to do to be a successful lawyer? The first thing is that you have to acquire the skills required to become a good lawyer. What are those skills? You should be able to present your case before the court, drafting skills, the skill of cross-examination. And how do you acquire those skills? By joining an office. And you must join an office which will impart these skills. So if given a choice between an office which will pay you money and which will not impart those skills, and an office which imparts these skills and which will pay you less money, which one should you choose? Answer. The second one. If you are lucky, you might get an office which will give you both. So I wish that you get into an office like that, but then if you have no choice, you must join an office which imparts these skills. So remember that when you join an office. And remember that when you enter an office, when you enter this profession, it's like running a marathon race. It is very important to begin the race well. That is what you are going to do tomorrow. But what is more important is run the race well and finish it well. And what is it that you have to do? You have to remember the moral of the story in the Aesop's fables, Hare and the Tortoise. Slow and steady wins the race. So this, you have to be very patient, and you will not get overnight success. Then the next day, cars and bungalows, that doesn't happen in this profession. You have to be very patient, wait for your turn, and you will certainly be successful. And I just finished with this, what my senior told when I entered the profession. He was the doyen of the criminal bar, Mr. N. Natarajan. He defended the accused in the Rajiv Gandhi assassination case, and he was also the prosecutor in the Bombay Blast case. His senior was Mohan Kumar Mangalam. When he wanted to join the profession, his father, Dr. Subbarayan, asked him to meet Chief Justice Mahajan, who was then the Chief Justice. So Chief Justice, he went and spoke to the Chief Justice, said, what should I do to become a successful lawyer? Chief Justice Mahajan said, young man, 3 things, please remember 3 things. When you go to a court to argue a case, study the judge well. Second thing, read the facts thoroughly. And if time permits, study the law. And this is not to say that you shouldn't study the law, but this is only to give importance to the other 2 aspects also, which is important for a lawyer. So with these few words, I congratulate all of you. All the best to all of you.
Thank you, Lordships. This is the time to express our gratitude to the Honorable Chief Justice and other judges and our dignitaries. Now I request Mr. P.S. Amalraj, Chairman of the Bar Council, and Mr. S. Prabhakaran, Vice Chairman of the Bar Council of India, to honor our Honorable Chief Justice. Please, Lordships. Thank you, Lordships. Now I request Mr. V. Karthikeyan, Vice Chairman of the Bar Council, and Mr. K. Balu, Chairman Enrollment Committee, to honor our Honorable Mr. Justice Sundar Mohan. Thank you, Lordships. Now I request our member, Mr. M. Velmurugan, to present a book to Mr. Jodhimanian, Advocate, High Court. Now I kindly request our Honorable Chief Justice to present book to honor our senior most member. Now I request our senior most member, Mr. R. Vidudalai, to present a book to our Honorable Chief Justice. Now I request Mr. K. Balu, Chairman of the Enrollment Committee, to present a book to our Honorable Chief Justice. Now I request Mrs. J. Priscilla Pandian, Chairman of the Executive Committee and Member Enrollment Committee, to present a book to our Honorable Chief Justice. Now I request Mrs. J. Vijayalakshmi, Counsel of the Bar Council, to present a book to our Honorable Chief Justice. I request Mr. Arivalagan, Vice President of the MHA, to present a book to our Honorable Chief Justice. I request Mr. Muthu Ramalingam, Advocate, High Court, to present a book to our Honorable Chief Justice. Thank you, Lordships. Now may I request our Honorable Chief Justice Mrs. Manindra Mohan Srivatsava, Madras High Court, to deliver special address on professional ethics and etiquette. Please, Lordships.
Thank you. A very good evening to everyone. My esteemed brother Justice M. Sundar, Mr. P.S. Amarraj, Chairman, Bar Council of Tamilnadu and Puducherry, Mr. S. Prabhakaran, Senior Advocate and Vice Chairman, Bar Council of India, Mr. V. Karthikeyan, Vice Chairman, Bar Council of Tamil Nadu and Puducherry, Mr. R. Vidudalai, Member, Bar Council of Tamil Nadu and Puducherry, Mr. K. Balu, Chairman, Enrollment Committee, Mrs. J. Priscilla Pandian, Secretary, Executive Committee, learned senior advocates, distinguished members of the legal fraternity, dear young advocates, the future torchbearers of justice, their parents who are watching these proceedings on the screen outside this auditorium, gracious ladies and gentlemen. It fills my heart with immense pride and joy to stand before you today on this momentous occasion, a historic occasion. The enrollment of nearly 1,000 bright aspiring legal professionals into one of the noblest profession. As Chief Justice of the High Court and the head of the State Judiciary, I very heartily and warmly welcome you all in the legal fraternity. I find that this huge auditorium is completely packed, and many of the newly enrolled members of the bar are still standing there on the last door.
this hall, this auditorium is full of reverberation, vibrancy, and is illuminating. This illumination I can see from the face of these newly enrolled members of the bar who will be joining the legal profession now. And very interestingly and gladly, I noticed that those who were taking oath as newly enrolled advocate were not only young people, but also many elderly persons who were standing there and taking oath. So that's the power of legal education. I am really very nostalgic today as I am reminded of that day when I was enrolled as a member of the Madhya Pradesh Bar Council. And when I received an information while sitting in the native place, I received a call from my elder brother who was a practicing lawyer in Madhya Pradesh High Court. Congratulations, you have been enrolled as member of the bar, and from now you are an advocate. The moment I heard this, I suddenly had an entirely different feeling. A feeling that now I'm part of a system, the judicial system, the judiciary, which serves the cause of justice in a society. And now on I have to play a very important role as member of a fraternity on whose shoulders will rest the fate of a litigant. While I was doing law, I was also regularly attending the courts and also getting many practical guidance from my uncle who was joined at the bar. The moment I received this information, I immediately went to pray and seek blessings of the God in a temple, and then came back home and touched feet of my uncle. He said, first thing, and I'll tell you, but from now onwards, never sign any document without reading it. Whatever you sign in any pleading, any notes, any submission, any legal notice, or anything will carry great responsibility, and you should never face a situation where you are accused of either giving a wrong advice, you are accused of making a statement which is disrespectful, which seeks to scandalize, or which contains incorrect statement of fact which otherwise is within your personal knowledge. So that is how I started my legal profession. As my previous speakers have highlighted, and I would also say that what you have joined is not an ordinary vocation or employment or an engagement. You are part of a profession which is known to be noble profession. You will be taking the plight, grievances of an aggrieved person in the society who feels that he has suffered injustice. And the only place where he can get justice is the temple of justice, the courts. And one who is going to take him to the court is none other than you. It is you who will be taking their cause to the court and render qualitative assistance in the court and get an order and the justice for your litigant. This by itself, without anything more, must instill in you a great sense of responsibility and utmost seriousness with which you should practice your legal profession. I am extremely glad and very happy to see that total number of graduates of law who have been enrolled as an advocate today is approximately 1,000, to be precise 998. And out of that, almost 1/3 of them are women lawyers. This participation of women in the legal profession in the state of Tamil Nadu is really commendable and is rarely seen in other parts of this country. This shows that not only academic qualifications and education is being taken up by females, but also they are equally interested and determined to join legal profession, and that is something highly commendable, and I specially congratulate and welcome them in this legal profession. You're all, as said by Madam Pandian, you all are multitaskers. In times to come, you may be facing various difficulty, but don't give up. A time will come when the legal fraternity will recognize you as value addition to this judicial family. The legal profession has its own, I would say, demands. One of my Chief Justice who had come from your state, Justice S. Venkatachala Murthy, when he addressed young lawyers who were enrolled, he said that hard work is the mother of success. There is no escape to hard work. You'll have to burn midnight oil. You'll have to give up all the things, because legal profession requires acquisition of legal knowledge, reading of various laws, judgments, preparation of pleadings, reading, preparing arguments, and this all requires a lot of time. Those who are serious in the legal profession, they are supposed to be wholeheartedly committed and devoted to this profession. It cannot be a part-time job. So I would advise all of you that once you have been enrolled as a lawyer and decided to take up this legal profession, you must wholeheartedly and fully devote your time and energy to this profession. It has got its own gestation period. Nothing is going to happen overnight. However well read you may be in the academics, however intelligent you may be, sharp you may be, it will take time to understand the nuances of law, court procedure, fundamentals,
of law, statutory law, judgment law, and various jurisprudential aspects. You will have to learn the crafts and skills of legal profession. And as two of my previous speakers said, as the time goes, you have to not only read the files, you should be expert to read the judge also. That is the skill of legal profession you will learn as you grow in the profession. One of the important aspects of legal profession is that you have to be groomed, and the place where you may be groomed are two. Apart from maybe you may get, there's no restriction where you can gain knowledge, experience, but then there are two places where you may groom. One, in the chambers of a senior who you may like to join. The other is the courtroom. These are the two places which should be mostly revered by you in addition to your own home. I would advise all of you that in the beginning of your profession, you must join one or the other senior. And from this platform today, because all of you may be joining your legal profession, bar at different district bar association and other taluka bar association, high court bar association, and many places, that the senior members in the bar everywhere may be requested through the bar council to accommodate at least one new entrant in the legal profession. The other place where you groom is the courtroom. Even if you don't have a case, don't waste your time here or there. Either go to the library or sit in the courtroom and watch proceedings in the court. Learn how the cases are argued in the court, how a member of the bar withstands a hostile court, and how he overcomes it. My senior, when I joined the profession at this practice in the High Court, I faced a court, a judge who was, everybody was just very frightened to appear in his court. But the moment he used to stand up in the court, the judge was very well read, and he used to start raising one or the other queries that the lawyer would certainly start shivering as to what to do. The honorable judge is asking me one after the other. Then he would start saying that you are not prepared in the case, and you should better go under a tree, meditate, and then join profession back after a few years, something like that. So when I went there and I sat in that court, so I came in the evening, I told my senior that probably it may not be possible for me to continue in the High Court. I may not be very fit in the practicing in the High Court. He said that that is what he is testing: your patience, your perseverance, your determination, and your commitment to the legal profession. Whatever he says, you have to simply hear him and then start making your points. If you have 5-6 arguments, 5-6 grounds to raise those grounds. If he is not satisfied on one, don't unnecessarily stick to it. Give it up. Go to the second one. And like that, second, third. Suddenly, maybe one of the grounds may click and he will say, all right, issue notice, and even interim order may be granted to you. So these are very small, things which, tips, which we all have been giving you today. And this really what constitutes, if I may say so, is a formal induction and the process of orientation, because you all, till your enrollment and even after enrollment, are simple law graduate. And your transformation as from law graduate to a legal professional and lawyer is not an overnight event. It's a gradual and evolutionary process. It will take some time, it will take maybe years. And once you start practicing it without giving it up, then you will find one day that you have gained confidence in all practice, pleadings, drafting, arguing the matters in the court, searching cases. And a day will come when you will have a great sense of fulfillment and achievement and realization of being a value addition to the society and the legal fraternity, when you will find that you have got relief, justice for your litigant. Maybe someone's house is being demolished, you get an order of injunction. His house is protected. There may be a case that he has been falsely implicated in a criminal case. You argue for him, he gets bail and comes out. And his fundamental right, his liberty is then protected. One should start getting this kind of orders, and you will be getting it. You see what happens when you go to the court, whether he is a very successful lawyer or not. The law of probability plays its role. Some cases you will get relief, some cases you may not get relief. But in cases you will get relief, that will get you a lot of work. People start building confidence in you, and then you will find that one day people are coming, engaging you, and you will start, then you will be starting to gain confidence and foothold in the legal profession. Money is not the primary or predominant purpose of this noble profession, earning. That you may incidentally earn. If you are working well, you are engaged, you will be paid your professional fee. But that is secondary, never keep that in your mind. It will come automatically. It will, by labor, hard work, honesty, you will start earning it. There's absolutely no doubt about it. All that you have to do is to have patience. Have patience, wait for some time. And you have to keep on working very hard. And you will find one day that you are now very firmly established in the legal profession. And that will be the day you can claim that I am fully transformed from law graduate to a lawyer. There is one area which I will request all of you to always work into, and that is pro bono work, legal aid. There are many in the society who are not able to pay the fees. They are marginalized, they are poor, they belong to vulnerable section. They may have suffered injustice, but they may not be having anything in their hands to pay you. But if they come to you, never ever return a brief, only because the person is not in a position, that litigant is not in a position to pay fee as quoted by you. You will get that in abundance. How? It is the blessing of those persons whom you rendered legal services without taking any fees will earn you a lot of fees in times to come. You mark my words. In times to come, you will find that your pro bono work, your legal aid, will be rewarding you. And for that, I would say it is the Almighty who always takes care of these things. If you are honest and committed to your work, you will never suffer any problem in this legal profession. There are many things I wanted to share, but there are time constraints. I would request the chairman of the Bar Council and the vice chairman of the Bar Council of India, who is here, that we need to have some kind of a regular periodic training sessions to be organized by new entrants of the bar. What would be the frequency of that in batches of how many lawyers it can be done is something to be worked out. But the Bar Council, I must tell you that when I became judge in 2009, and when Bar Council chairman came to me, I said that time has come to impress upon you to have something in the nature of Lawyers Academy. And there were lot of hurdles in it. But they started it. It continued for 2 years. But because of many practical difficulties of making arrangements for the lawyers who used to come, who were to be invited to attend various training programs, and other financial requirements, resources, lack of resources, it could not continue. But ever since then, I have been requesting every Bar Council to find out ways and means to have a kind of Lawyers Academy in the state, and to ensure that those who have joined the legal profession are provided periodical training at least for 2 years after they have been enrolled as a member of the bar. So I will repeat my request to the Bar Council of India, Vice Chairman and the Chairman of the State Bar Council. And lastly, I would request all the new entrants in the legal profession to please get it framed and keep it in your office, and every day when you leave for the court, please read this once and then leave for the court. This will always remind you the nobility of the cause, nobility of the profession which you have joined, and your duty towards the court, towards the litigant, towards the society. Once again, I extend warm welcome, felicitation and blessings to all new entrants. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Lordships. Now I am here to propose my vote of thanks. First of all, I am greatly obliged to thank our Honorable Chief Justice, Mr. Mahendra Mohan Srivastava, who has adorned this enrollment function by bestowing his time in his busy schedule and has delivered a special address with several golden words. I hope the newly enrolled advocates will follow his advice and reach their goals. I wholeheartedly thank Lordships. And I thank Honorable Mr. Justice Sundar Mohan, who has blessed the new entrants. Thank you, Lordships. And I thank Mr. P.S. Samalraj, Chairman of the Bar Council, who has welcomed the gatherings with his pleasant words. Thank you, sir. And I thank Mr. S. Prabhakaran, Vice Chairman of the Bar Council of India, for felicitating the new entrants with several advices. Thank you, sir. I thank Mr. R. Vidudalai, Senior Most Member of the Bar Council, for felicitating the young entrants with his inspirational speech. Thank you, sir. And I also thank Mr. B. Karthikeyan, Vice Chairman of the Bar Council, for felicitating the new entrants. And now I thank Mr. K. Balu, Chairman of the Enrollment Committee, who has put several efforts for conducting this enrollment function. Thank you, sir. And I thank Mr. G. Priscilla Pandya, Member Enrollment Committee and Chairman of the Executive Committee, for felicitating the young entrants and also inspiring the women advocates. Thank you, ma'am. I thank Mr. M. Venugan, Member Bar Council, for participating and giving great support in conducting the function. Thank you, sir. And I thank Mr. Rema Jyotimanian, Advocate, Madras High Court, who has moved the enrollment of around 1,000 advocates. Thank you, sir. I also thank other co-chairman and member of the Bar Council for their cooperation, and I thank the police persons and other authorities who have cooperated a lot for conducting this enrollment function. I thank press and media, and I also thank other dignitaries present on the dais and after dais. Thank you, Lordships. Once again, thank you one and all. Thank you. This is the time for national anthem. I request one and all to rise.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल गंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जनगण मंगल दायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
I request all the advocates to be in the hall for a few more minutes till our Honorable Chief Justice and other judges and other